What's up, everybody? Chris Gault here, Healthy Living with Chris Gault, and we are back because this is Tuesday, so it's Tips with the Health Coach. We have the Health Coach here, and we're ready to go. This one is on surround yourself with supporters. So buckle up. All right, so this is a very important topic, I think. People don't always know how to, they put their goals out there. They don't know how to get them. And a lot of times they're not surrounded by the right people that aren't helping them achieve those goals. So this is all about surround yourself with supporters that are going to help you achieve your goals. So the first question I have for you is, why is it important to find people who support your goals? Can't I just do it without them?
That's a great question. So, yeah, you can do it without them, but it'll be harder. So I think it's always important to surround yourself with like-minded people. So if there's something that you want to move forward with in your life, you need to surround yourself with people that are also moving in that same direction. So just like Jim Rohn said, that you become the average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. So you want to pick those 5 people carefully. And I think that you have to find the right people. You have to find the community that supports you. If you hang around people that are not moving in the same direction as you, they're going to pull you in that direction, and that's going to be away from your goals as opposed to towards your goals. So it's important because you're going to become like the people you hang around with. And if those people aren't going in the same direction that you want to go, you're just not going to get to the right place.
Right. Now I see why you told me to find new people to hang out with. Just kidding. And this is Coach Robin. She's a health coach. I forgot to mention that earlier. So just want you to know, if you watch some of the other health tips that she's put out, every Tuesday we put them out. And so you can see those as well. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So next question is, what do I do about the negative people in my life? Especially like when it comes to like close friends and of course family,
right,
which is tough.
That's another good question, and it could be tough. So if it's family, it could be a little tough, but there could definitely be toxic people in your family, and you'd need to do something about that. Now, you might not be able to get rid of them completely out of your circle. But what you can do is at least limit the amount of time that you spend with them. And just because they're family doesn't mean that they're not toxic. Then with friends, again, if you can get them out of your circle, I would get them out. Now, I know it's not always easy. So what you need to think about is just because you've been friends with someone for about 10 years or whatever, doesn't mean that you always have to be friends with them. If they're not getting you to where you want to go, then if you can get them out of your life, I would say do what you can to get them out of your life. They might not understand, and it's going to be difficult, and it might be sad for a while, but in the long run, you're going to be much better off. And so remember, they don't have to stay your friend just because they've been your friend for a long time. Right. If there is someone in your life that you can't get out for some reason, then at least, like I said about family, at least limit the time that you spend with them and try to spend as much time as you can with people that are more positive, that are going in the direction that you're going in, that can mentor you and support you and be role models for you. You can brainstorm much better with those type of people. That's also why you're going back to your first question. Why is it important, to find people that support you? Because you can share ideas with them. You can brainstorm with them. They'll be your role model. And those things just help move you in the right direction.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. So surrounding yourself with you kind of talked a little bit about how you get rid of some of the people in your life that are toxic, or at least trying to do that or minimize that. But then you got to find new people who are going to support your goals. So it's hard to meet people.
Right.
So I'm just wondering, like, how do I find new friends that will help support my goals?
Oh, sure. So I have a couple suggestions for that. So you can go on Meetup. There are tons and tons of groups on Meetup. You can find Meetup groups for not almost, I would say anything that you're looking for. I bet. I challenge you to find not find a Meetup group for something that you're looking for. So if you find one, put it in the comments below, because I'd love to see that. All right. So Meetup groups are great. And then you get to meet the people in person. And that's the best, if you can actually get to meet the people in person. So if you're a writer and you want to improve your writing, Chris, you know this, there are Meetup groups for writing, right? I've joined tons of Meetup groups for women that want to be empowered and entrepreneurs. And I've met a lot of people that way. So Meetup groups are really good, especially to meet people in person. Facebook groups are fantastic too. And same thing, I challenge you to not be able to find a Facebook group for something you're looking for, because they're out there. I belong to a ton of Facebook groups. So if you're trying to decorate your house, or even in a certain style, there's a Facebook group out there. If you have a Labradoodle, there's a Facebook group out there. If you're a writer, there's tons of Facebook groups out there. So Facebook groups are really, really good. Who knows? You could start your own Facebook group too. Don't be shy about that. But those are two ideas. And then the third idea is there's tons of online training for whatever you're looking to do and improve on. There are tons of online training. So let's say you join an online training course. A lot of times they have chats that go along with them, so you can start chatting with people in those groups too. So Meetup groups, Facebook groups, online training, participants. I think those are three good ways.
That's very good. And I actually created a Facebook group called Healthy Living with Chris Galt, which kind of goes with this channel. And it's I put a lot of inspirational quotes up there and that kind of stuff. And so if you want to go on there, and you can post on there, because I don't limit it. I just ask that there's nothing bad. You don't want to put anything bad on there. It's all got to be uplifting and positive is what we're looking for. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Mindset is very powerful, and is it possible to change like a family or a close friend's mindset so they do actually change their way and they actually start supporting you, as opposed to bringing you down?
Right. I don't think that you can change someone's mindset. They have to change their mindset. You can set examples. You can be a role model. Hopefully they'll see what you're doing and that you're improving in your life, whatever aspect that is, and they'll want to become more like you. And then they'll change their mindset. But I've said this before on other coach tips that we've done, that mindset, it's got to be intrinsic. It's got to come from inside of you. You have to want to change your mindset. Nobody can change your mindset for you, but you can be a good example, and hopefully they'll want to follow in your footsteps.
Right. You can't change somebody by telling them to change, but you might be able to change them by your actions and being a good example. Right. Now that makes a lot of sense. Well, the last thing is just any other ideas on, how I can build my support base or anything else that's related to this subject today.
Right. I guess I'll just repeat something I said. To grow your support base, you only have so much time, so much space for, people. So again, you need to make room for the right people and the right 5 people. So you might have to get some other people out of your life, which we've already talked about.
Right.
But you need to do that so you can make room for the right people. So that's how you can improve your support base. I mentioned this also. You can create your own meetup group. You can create your own Facebook group. But if you do those, you have to provide value. You can't just, be a taker, taker, taker. You have to provide value in those groups. So, if you're creating a Facebook group about writing, you have to provide value there. Like give them tips, give them tricks, give them inspiration. If you want to create one around health or healthy living, or getting healthy, maybe give them tips on hydration or nutrition or eating habits or whatever it is. But you have to provide value in order for people to want to be part of something. So create a Facebook group, be bold, create a meetup group, and get out there and meet people. But you need to make room for the right people. So that's something to work on too. And I think that covers it.
Yeah. I think that was awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And now you guys got the tools now, so you can go out and go kick some butt. You got this. You're going to turn this stuff around. You're going to get supporters in your life, and you're going to achieve all your goals. I could see it. So until I guess next Tuesday, which will be the next tips with the health coach, we'll see you guys. See ya.
See ya.
If you like this video, please click on the thumbs up button, and also please subscribe and click on the notification button to get all this great content that's coming up every week. Thank you.